welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler.
Good luck, Brody.
Let's get this thing underway.
I'm the third seed. That's crazy work.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it.
They gave Jaden the first seed. Oh yeah, he was like, he's gonna regret that.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. An impressive spin there. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Catch right across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
We bring him back to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Snags a quick throw. Pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Dogs move into the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And it falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. And he scores! Touchdown, Dogs! Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. First down and more. He's still running. Solid game. They moves the ball out to the 32.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Wideout's now clustered. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Good enough for first down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility.
What are you doing?
Pulls it in and gets 6.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, it's a double pass. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. Jukes to get past a man. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeoff.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the defense wraps it up.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Extending the play now. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his...
Catch made wide open way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Yeah, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Breaks free. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He'll toss it to the back. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense bending reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Wide open downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quickly. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Defense is coming after him. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Trying to get the throw off.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again. It's 28-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He shreds the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
That's caught. It's Hale. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass rush gets home. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Position.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Checks this down to the running back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Larson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw again. The receiver grabs it. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Catch made on the out route. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
To throw, it's Larson. The pocket breaking down. That pass is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.